I've had ADHD for the longest time since I was a kid. My brain is always so noisy, right? When music plays and I have a task to carry out, I go into a state of hyper-focus.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Everything slows down. It's silent in my head. All I hear is that sound.
Game on.
And that is a moment of peace for me. Hi, I'm Sharmaine. I'm 27 years old. I've been dancing for 10 years. I started off like most street dancers do, with hip-hop in my polytechnic. From there, I moved on and finally found my true love, which is dancehall. In 2014 or 15, I'm not sure which one, I got into an accident. I was on an e-motorcycle that I used to ride. The power system on the vehicle failed. I flew and slid on tarmac for 2 meters. Afterwards, I had minor head trauma from that accident, and as a result of that vertigo, I had to relearn how to balance. The doctor told me, hey, you can't dance anymore, man. I cried so much. Yeah. But I said no. If I can't balance and I get giddy when I turn or spin, I will close my eyes and do it and feel the floor. And that's how I do it now. Dance to me has always been a place where I felt like I could call home. Dance is where all my friends are. Not just friends, but people who care for me and people who I care for. I think I always felt like I was a little bit of a weird kid as I was growing up. Dance gave me an identity when I did not have one. I felt that dance was a place where everybody embraced different parts of you. There will always be a community and people who appreciate people. Being people. That gave me strength that I could be different and appreciated. Just be yourself and people can love you for that. That's amazing. Super 24 is a competition that is very special because there are judges on all 4 sides. You have to present yourself in a limited space of 8 meters by 8 meters with 24 dancers. That's not a lot of space. And with the whole idea of not being able to step on the line, dancers have to perform upwards facing to a judge, but be wary of where their feet are. Traditionally, a choreography in a competition piece has always been 3 to 5 minutes. In Super 24, you are betting it all on 1 minute 30 seconds. It has always been the challenge of the year. Collectively, you have a few thousands of dancers preparing for this competition at once. That is a lot of people. Most teams start preparing from 2 months all the way up to 6 months. So one of the popular hotspots would be SMU. It is a battle to get a spot there for every training. So we all have to make our own squares before comp. We are 3 days away from comp, so like muscles, people. And over your head, they are a very interesting bunch of people, I'll be honest. They come from super different walks of life in terms of dance and in terms of life. 90% of them are working adults. Most of them have not competed in a competition before, prior to Super 24. That team's gonna come over instead. We share the same square and then we watch each other. That's why it's called cross-watch.
All of us would be some humble, I
Monetary-wise, it is always a loss. That's not what Super 24 is about. Because if you think about it, divided by 24 people is not a lot. It's about the experience. Just now's run was actually pretty good. I want you to empty your mind. Whether you have work, stress, whether you have school, whatever, I want you to get on stage with a clearest mind. You are united as one. No excuses. Let's have a good rest for 2 days. Friday, I'll see you at Eastgate, Indoor Stadium Eastgate. First thing we're gonna do once we go in, once you get on stage, right? We will just run from the top to end with music, and then you try to get used to your surroundings. Don't take your time. We have only 6 minutes, right?
Murderers, your 6 minutes begin when your last member enters the stage, okay?
Test.
Music on standby, please. Countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game on.
all of us would be some humble,
As much as possible, I would have loved to be the one to perform in indoor stadium to a fully sold out audience. Who doesn't want to do that as a dancer? Seeing my dancers shine on stage as compared to me being on stage and enjoying the moment, I think it's two different types of happiness and they're not meant to be compared. Last 1 minute, we do our Batman again. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1 and 2, round, Ghana, 1 and 2. Round, Ghana, Batman, freeze. Any other problem? No? Okay, then we're good. Off stage. I know you all are nervous. Very obvious, you watch the video, I think you all can tell, right? It was shaky because it's your first time being on a stage, which is normal. So I need you all to acknowledge yourselves as well and know that y'all did actually quite a good job. The biggest obstacle is that with all the echo bouncing in from a circular space, the song actually sounds slower. So if you go by pacing, you can actually count, and it's quite a large margin. So they were adjusting to slow themselves down. Honestly, all that's left to do is to make sure you remember what you plan to do. So I want you guys to just mentally be prepared, body rested, go in and destroy.
Leave you with your team for a little while, talk about who look blind.
I had the pressure of the people that were once my teachers, once my whatever, looking at me, wondering how she's doing or how is she gonna carry this out. I need to lead confidently. If not, they are gonna end up being lost.
You know what I mean? When I see you, I feel like you could bring me anything.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go! 2, 1, progress.
Game on. All of us hold up me as some humble wall. I try to fuck ball like them a killer. From man a juvenile, in a me filler with me spinner. Clock on the thing, what the house man there. Batman, solid Maria. One in the head, that's how we stamina. Pressure on the spring, then on the clip out.
We have a very slim chance, but the chance is there. So now we are either ranked 10 up to 16. So it's like 4 to 2 chance.
The time has come. The time has come. The top 12.
There's a 1 chance out of 2. Very, very slim.
Right. We are down to the last 2 teams. Proximity!
Last chance.
Heading on to the finals, we have etc.
Finalist is 12. We were 15. I am disappointed. I felt like, damn it, so close. Okay. Having reflected, I have a lot of thoughts about whether I could have done the arrangement better, the formation better. But all in all, I tried to remind myself that this is also my first time doing it. And I should be able to learn from it. There are many dancers or audience members tell me that they really enjoyed the piece. And for me, that has met my objective. I am very, very, very incredibly proud of them because I felt like we made a statement. I'm happy that we tried our best, and I'm happy that I got to put you guys on stage in a great light. What you are doing now is contributing to the dancehall community in Singapore. I hope that 10 years down the road, people still remember that there was this dancehall team.